guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today, look at this crazy hair hanging out there. We are going to work with the Natasha Denona Mini Xenon palette and the Prep and Set Black Cream Liner. So if you would like to see what I create and my thoughts and how I do it, just keep on watching. Okay, so I have already primed my lids with the Gerard Clean Canvas eye base, the best eye base in the world, in fair. And there will be a link in the description where you can purchase if you would like to. I do not know when this is going up, so if it's up between the 19th and the 24th, there is a big sale going on for Labor Day, and it is a buy one, get one for $1. So anything on the website, everything on the website, buy one, get one for $1, as long as it's equal value of the first item. So if this is up between that time, run and get you some, honey. All right, so when I first got this palette and this, I wanted to create a black smoky eye with the cream liner and this black shadow and maybe gray. I want to do like a matte look, but I didn't want to do that with it being a first impressions of the palette, so we are going to do that today. So with already priming my lids with the Gerard Clean Canvas eye base, I'm going to go in with a little and I'm not going to set my lids, I never do, because this is a very tacky base. So I'm just going to dip in with a clean brush into this cream liner, and I am going to start packing it onto my lid. And this liner was $25, along with the palette was $25. So I think I just want to do like a matte inner corner with that white shade and kind of like white, gray, black. So that two little swipes into the cream liner did a pretty good job of covering that. Now I'm just coming out a little bit and doing my outer corner here. Now I'm not going to do this other eye to catch it up. I'm just going to do one eye at a time and see how this base works. The next thing I'm going to go in with is a Nabla N103 brush, and I'm going to go into the blackest black, supposedly, but it is not the same as the blackest black single. But one thing good about this black shadow is if you are a beginner, you can really work with this shadow. So I mean, you're not going to be putting it onto your lid and be like, oh my god, what have I done? So you can work at it to get it to where you want it. Okay, so I think I have that down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a small brush, and I'm going to go into this gray right here. This gray builds up really well, and there's swatches on my IG, and that will be linked below. And so what I want to do is I'm going to pack the gray right through here and start transitioning the colors that I want. This gray is a little bit powdery though, I will tell you that. Got to turn the fan back on. So still building that up and blending as I go because I am doing a patting motion. Babe! Now I'm going to go above this black with this gray, and I'm just going to start running a little bit above where I placed the black. I'm going to go in small circular motions, and I'm just going to keep building slowly till I get it to where I want it. So now I'm just going in with a Morphe M562, and it is a little miniature blending brush, and I'm just going in circular motions and lightly blending out that top corner. And something I did notice when I was putting that gray up here is I could actually blend a little bit of that crease with that cream shadow, so that could be a good thing and maybe a not so good thing depending on what you're doing, but it does blend a little bit. Now I'm just going to blend down these two transitions lightly. I mean like featherly lightly. Okay, that's looking pretty good for me. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this gray. I'm going to use this little e.l.f. mint brush. And I'm going to start placing that in front of that dark gray. Just a little bit, because we're going to transition all the way over. Then I'm going to turn it over and put the white, the bone white, right here in the inner corner. And then I'm just going to mess with it and blend it around, do what I want to do with it. See if I can get it to where I want it. So I'm going to take a clean brush and I'm going to start blending the edges of this. Then I'm going to switch it off with my beautiful Sigma switch. And I'm going to start in this inner corner in the white and just kind of go into the grays and then the darker grays and then the black. And like I said, lightly. It's looking really nice. There's a couple places I need to touch up with that black shadow, but that's okay. So I'm going to go back in with my Nabla. Just kind of touch it up in a couple places that I see. There might be a couple places I can't see, but this is all just to see if that base or that cream liner would work for what I wanted to do with it. I'm going to go back in with the Morphe mini blending brush. See a couple more little small places. So I'm just going to pack this black in those places, and I'm not going to blend over it because this black is kind of not the greatest black, but it's not bad either. I don't want this to be patchy. Now I'm just going to keep blending, and when I get it there, then I'll slide in here and let you see it. Then I'm going to go over and start on the other eye. Okay guys, sorry, I got a phone call, but this is what we have. And all I did was go in with this and, you know, blend around the edges, and then I cleaned it and went in between the dark gray and the lighter gray just to try to get a more seamless blend. And when you do this, you want to hold your brush at the end and just feather it lightly, blend, and that way that'll help you get a seamless blend. I hope I didn't screw that up right there. And then you can also go in between that gray and black, but I don't want to disturb that black too much because it did look a little patchy. So now I'm going to go over and do the same thing I did to this eye over here, and I will come back with lashes, and we will put some highlighter and inner corner and all that good jazz. Okay guys, I am back about an hour, almost an hour and a half later. I really got into this look. Let me tell you, when I got over here at 6:40, let me just say this before I go any further. Now, you all seen it over here before I came over to this eye. Now, don't this darkness look a whole lot better than what I had? This black is good for like softer looks, but for the grunge, even using set liner. I don't know if it was the liner that you're just not supposed to pack powder on top of that. I will have to do some research and see, but it just kind of looked patchy in a way. And I spent too much time on this look just to throw it out because I wanted to do an all matte look with this eyeshadow palette. So I did go in with another black to just pat over top of that. I didn't blend it in. I just patted it over top just to save it right there at the end. And I went in with my blends palette, the black color in that, which is Nevermore. Guys, I never put this away. It always stays on top of my vanity because I have used this palette so many times to help blend out other palettes and colors in palettes. So this palette is an amazing, amazing, amazing palette. This will probably forever be my all-time favorite palette. It is got so many beautiful colors in it, and it blends out so good, and it's so helpful. Like with the Michaela palette, I had to use the purples and a couple of little stamps of the blues to fix some of the patchiness that I was having with those two colors out of the Michaela palette. So if you don't have the blends palette and you like doing makeup, but you sometimes need help, get it just for that fact. But get it because it's an amazing palette. These colors just melt into each other with hardly any blending whatsoever. Just a and you're good, you know, going into the, you know, blending into other colors in the same story. So yeah, just go order it. It's called the Blend Bunny Cosmetics palette. You can use my code. I do not make any money off of this. This is just to save you guys money. Code BelindaMua will save you 10% on this. And I'm not doing this to try to sell a palette, which I don't get credit. I don't make any money. This is an affiliate code for you. BelindaMua. Go get it. You will thank me later. This will probably be on the top of my list for many years to come because it's that good. Now that I went in there, I had to do that just on the ends right here because if you will look, I have black, dark gray, light gray, and white. So it's just a little triangle. But the rest of it is Natasha Denona. I love this look that I created. And I said I would come back and do the face. We are going to, I did use my Prep and Set palette by Jacqueline to brighten my under eye after I had worked in that color, the black and the gray. Oh, and for my under eye, all I did was went in with my Makeup Geek pencil in gray, and I lined my waterline on the bottom. On the top, Maybelline Precisely Skinny in Blackest Black, I think, on the upper waterline. So after I put this on, I took and blended it out with the Natasha Denona, the end of the Natasha Denona brush. And then I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender and this e.l.f. palette, which I love. I love, love, love. This cream bronzer is amazing. Oh, amazing. And I don't remember the name of this blush. Yeah, I don't know. But it's the burgundy one, or this one. Because we're going to go in with a dark lip. And then I'm going to go in with my foundation brush and just kind of melt all that together. I hadn't dipped this in anything. It's just whatever I used on it before we started. Okay, and so I was thinking about going in. My inner corner is really like, I'm wondering what to do with the inner corner, but I think I'm going to go in with my Jacqueline Iced Highlighter and put it right here in this inner corner. I thought about doing, I wish I could talk to you guys. I thought about doing a inner point right here, but if I do, that'll take away from the highlighter, so I guess I'll just do it with the highlighter in the inner corner with a dot of this. And it kind of looks like the Natasha Denona a color in the Glam palette. Ooh, yeah. I was gonna go in with that chromed color in this little mini, but I think that would have been too much. And then I'm gonna take whatever's left up here on this brush and just kind of highlight the tip of the brow bone. And I'm going in with a dark lip. It's almost red. It's that Red Brick Road. It's got like a burgundy tone to it. And then I'm going to go in with my Fire Engine Red by Gerard Cosmetics. I think this will look really good together. I'm in love with this look. I don't know, guys. Tell me what you're thinking before we get to the very end of this video. Did I do a good job? I think it's really on point. I did use the Natasha Denona eyeliner Prep and Set. I used it right through right here on the edges. But I mean, I was in the zone, baby. Brush his lip brush and just kind of blend that out. Oh, I love this color. Then I'm gonna go in with this red. Lips, such a pretty look. I just love it. So what do we think about this look? I hope you guys like it. I really just had to go in and test this with the cream gel. Can't find it now. Maybe this is, nope. Can't find it at the moment. And of course it would be in black, and I am blind as a bat and can't see. But y'all know what it is. The video I did the other day. I wanted to go in and try out this black liner and see how it would do building up a smoky eye. Which, it's good at making a smoky eye, but this black in here is just not the blackest black. I don't have 100% proof because I don't own the Blackest Black Shadow, the single of Natasha Denona's, but this is not that. It's good for a soft, smoky eye. You can build it up, but it does tend to get a little patchy on top of this liner, know that. But that, I needed to test that because I like doing a smoky eye with a black base. And I really wanted to do a matte look. That's why I didn't go in with this blinding chrome shade. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing and ringing that bell so you don't miss a beat. Don't forget about the Gerard Cosmetics sale. I will link it below if this goes up before the end of the sale. And also, don't forget about the giveaway. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If this is your first time, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. And also, go down in the description and you can enter in my 600 subscriber giveaway. So guys, that's it.